What is up, guys? It's Ray back at it again with another video. So today we just want to talk about some things, definitely on how to get over a breakup. I know it sucks. It's what to do and how to deal with the breakup. So step one is stop communicating with the person. Don't text them, don't call them, no email, no type of social media. Their timeline, if they're with another person or if they dated someone else, so you're gonna always be linked back to, oh, so why we just broke up not too long ago and now you're talking to another female. Second, learn how to love yourself again. Get back to you before you met that person, how you were before you met that person. You know, if you were, work before you even started talking to them. Get back to a relationship of what to do, how to do it, how you're gonna go about it, what you want that person to be, and basically to put it out on the table when you just evaluate yourself, because it wasn't you unless it was a certain situation. But I know dealing with my situation, I know that I've done all I can in the relationship, but sometimes it's just better to let it go, or force love. Then it's not going to be what you intend to be, because you're comfortable with that person, because y'all done everything together, and it just, you hate. And I know for me, I hate to start over, because dealing with somebody who I've been with for the time I was with the person, it's hard to start over, because you get tired of, it's just like an open wound. Like, you gotta clean it, you gotta keep it, make sure no germs get into it, and then once it heals, it's fine. But then you gotta open it back up, and then you gotta go through all this again. It's a lot. It's just like with step 4 is basically, if you desire to get away from everyone, and you don't even want to be in the same area anymore, reevaluate your circle, the person that your ex deals with, or or things like that, because you would always see your ex. Just saying, because I know me, my ex, he has friends that I know, and some of them are my family members who do music. So if I go to an event and they're performing, I know for that he will be there, because he raps and things of that nature. So I know for a fact that I'm going to see him. Now, with all the other things, as far as, it teaches on. If you feel like you're comfortable being around their friends, because I'm not saying I'm gonna stop being friends with them just because he still affiliates himself and we're not together, but if you're comfortable still being around the friends and how the circle was when y'all were together and seeing the person, I just don't go. And step number 5, to forgive but never forget. Regardless of what you've been through with the person, regardless if it was you in the relationship that messed it up, if it was the other person that messed it up, or if both y'all came to a conclusion, it's just not working anymore, then you both made that decision. But never forget, because you always want to have that type of standard that I love myself, I'm going to continue to be a better person, and I'm going to work on me. And I'm not saying, because most people say, oh, forget this person, I hate them, because there's no love lost with that type of respect for one another, or if you do see your ex somewhere else, and if they cordial, hey, how you doing, keep it moving. But you just have to reevaluate yourself before you even think about another relationship, because I know with me, dealing with somebody that I was with for 5 years, it's going to be a while till I get with somebody else, because I don't want to go through the pain no more. I don't want to go through, oh, what did I do wrong? Why did I do this? Or why is this not working in my favor when it was not even your fault? Granted, in relationships, you're going to argue. You're going to have disagreements. It'd be sometimes I piss you off, you piss me off. But hey, I just feel like with me, and this is just me, if we can come back together and talk about, well, hey, I don't like when you do this. Or, hey, I understand, you do this, but hey, moving forward, can you not do that? If you not can do that in front of me, or, things like that. If I can talk to you, say, and, talk to you and evaluate, say, hey, babe, I don't think, what you did was right, or whatever the situation is, y'all can just talk, because communication is key. Because if you just keep ignoring me, you don't understand where I'm coming from. Now, granted, if you keep saying something and repeating it over and over and over and over again, and that person is still not changing their ways for it, then that's off top. They don't care. Now, if you're trying to get them to understand that, hey, I want to be with you, this is something I would like for us to do more. Or, you know, say if past tense, but your boyfriend, y'all are dating. Now, if he wants to, you know, go cliff diving or something like that, or bungee jump off a plane or something like that, and you're not into that, I mean, hey, it's good to try new things. But if you're not feeling it, like, babe, I don't think I'm ready for that right now. And they should understand. Now, I know that I'm willing to try new things because it's good to open your mind up to new things, go places, travel, try different foods that you would never think you would try, and learn. But it's just dealing with the heartbreak because you thought you was going to be with this person forever, and you would never think of the day that you don't text the person, they don't call, you know, basically don't hit your line no more, nothing. Like, it's weird. And normally, you know, sometimes, because I know with me dealing with who I was with, we were always together, but, you know, especially like during the weekends, like, we'd be like, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's do that, or, you know, because he liked to do certain things, and I wouldn't mind doing it because I was with him, and I got so comfortable, you know, of us talking on the phone and texting and a lot of stuff. But I will always have good memories. That's never going to change. Like, I'm always going to have good memories. But you just get to a point where you get tired of the cycle. You say, I hate you, you hate me, you know, and then you try to work it out. You try to really try to work it out, but it just, in your favor, it just does not work, because if you continue to keep arguing and it's not going nowhere, it's right then and there that you just don't need to be with the person. And you don't. Maybe they just need to evaluate themselves and give them time to focus on them, get themselves together, and while they're doing that, do you. Work on you. Do what you need to do. Because if you keep worrying about what they're doing, how are you going to get to where you need to be? With my ex, I was really going hard for it. Like, I was going hard for it. Like, everybody knew that I was his girlfriend. Everybody knew that. Now, you had them type of people who would lie, make up lies, say, oh, she did this, oh, she did that, and then the person believes it. Then you got to try so hard to make them feel like, I want you, I don't want nobody else. And like, it hurts because you try so hard to let them know, well, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I care about you. I want what's best for you, but I can only do but so much, because you have to put it's 100%. You have to push yourself, because I can only do but so much. Because as a girlfriend, yes, you're supposed to help them. You're supposed to be there for them when no one else is around, you know, and support them wholeheartedly. Go hard for them, you know, and if anybody talk crazy about them, you know, you take up for them and do what you're supposed to. A wife goes above and beyond and, you know, does that stuff, because we as women, we do wife things for boys. And that's where we get the misconception, oh, well, if I do this wife stuff for him right now, I know he's not going to go nowhere. And basically, it shouldn't be like that. I believe that overall, that we as females, when you date somebody, get to know them, get to know their family, get to know what he likes, get to know what he dislikes. Because if you both aren't compatible and you both don't come to an understanding, you're just going to be comfortable in a relationship, and there's no engagement, there's no marriage, there's no family, there's nothing. Not building you up, and he's not making sure that you are all right, then you don't need to be in that relationship. Now, I'm not judging anybody who does stay in relationships, even though it may not work out. I've been dealing with someone for 5 years, and yes, we had amazing times together, and it was just so amazing, because I never told any guy that I had PCOS, because at first I didn't find out I had PCOS until I turned about like 21, and I was dating him at the time. So I told him I had PCOS. He still loved me for me. He didn't break up with me because I couldn't have children. He said, we're gonna work this out, we're gonna get through it. So I was just like, okay, Lord, okay, now you got somebody who understands I have PCOS, so you know, blah blah blah. But you know, God, it's funny how God can change a situation around to open your eyes to see if the person is really meant for you or not. Because like I said, we had many good times together, And I'm not knocking him. I never will knock him. No love loss or anything. If he go and date somebody today, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna feel no type of way, but I mean, it just shows when you were in a relationship, you really in it for the long run. You don't jump into another relationship just like that. It takes time because you got to deal with the heartbreak. You got to deal mentally, physically, emotionally. And if you see them with somebody else, I know for me, it hurts. But it just shows if they were really in the relationship or they won't. Because if you did all this stuff for them, made sure they were all right, and vice versa, if that person did the same for you, and you know, like I said, you're gonna go through things in a relationship. You're gonna have heartache. You're gonna have pain. You're gonna have times when you just like, I just want to give up on a relationship. It's just like when I'm in the relationship, if I hear anything about my boyfriend, like, oh, he was with such and such and such, oh, he was with such and such and such, and he was at a club or whatever. First of all, that shows to me, if I interact or entertain it, that shows I don't trust the person. I can care less about the person, and honestly, I'm really just not. I don't care. But if I go to say you talk to your boyfriend or whatever, or girlfriend, whomsoever, and you say, well, babe, were you at this club or whatever? Yeah, I was with my homeboys or homegirls, vice versa, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. And you should trust them until they show their true colors, or until it's proven wrong that what they were saying to you was a lie. Just going through the motions of a relationship is hard, because when you're in love, you do crazy things. And when you be out of a relationship and you aren't used to it because you become uncomfortable, and it's like you want to reach out to them and be like, hey, let's work it out, then don't do that. Just don't, because you're hurting yourself and you're hurting that person. Because if that person wants to really move on with their life and not really see a future with you, don't force anything. If it's meant to be, it will come back to you full fold. I will honestly, I'm not really focusing on a relationship right now. It's just many things that I desire else to do. Like, I need to finish school. That's number one priority. Work on building myself back up and getting another car and working on my credit. And you know, it's certain goals that I will that I want to meet even before I even get in the next relationship, because I would like to be established with my husband. You know, we have a family. I want to be financially stable. I want my credit to be good, so I don't have to have large car notes payments, and you know, I can't do something unless I put this amount of money down. I just want to go somewhere like, hey, check my credit score, good job, all right, we're good, I can roll off the lot. You know, I just want to do that for me. And I've been wanting to do that, but it's just like, when you keep procrastinating over and over and over again, well, maybe I go to school next year. No, the time is now. Get yourself together now. Like, get yourself together now. Do not let anybody stop you from what goals you need to do in 2019 or 2018, because the year is not over yet. Because I know with me, I'm going back to school in January. And, you know, I'm going back to school because, as I said, I haven't took as many classes right now, but I'm going to go back to school and basically take some more classes because I need to hurry up and get my degree, because where I need to be right now is where I should have been a couple years ago. And I need to make sure that I'm all right. But, you know, as I said, love yourself. Follow your dreams. Follow your heart. Make sure that you're straight. And before you let somebody else in your life, make sure you love yourself. Love yourself and take care of yourself, because no one knows you like you know yourself. When you go through all the people that you've been in a relationship with and you see it didn't work out, and half of it, as I said, it's not always your fault. It's just people come in your life for either a lesson or a blessing. And you have to figure out if this is a lesson of what I do not want, or this is a blessing because, you know, I've been through so much and this person really opens up to me and understands what I want out of life, and he's contributing to me. He's giving me wisdom, or you know, my girlfriend is giving me wisdom. You know, vice versa. If you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, so you know, go through so much, and you show the potential, and they're pouring their wisdom, and you know, they're contributing to your life, not taking your not taking away from yourself. Like, you're going hard for this person and they go hard for you. That's what it's supposed to be like. Not I go hard for that person and they don't go hard for me. But I also, I said, I want to guys, thank you. Love yourself.